Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and today's video I'm going to show you my WWE documentaries and superstar specials in detail, but plus there will be some shout outs. So let's start with the great one himself, The Rock. I love this match compilation. Plus also it's got like some famous promos. You can see there some of the promos, and some of these matches are awesome. So you've got the last of the trilogy of The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania 19 from 2003. You've got main event from Vengeance 2002 with The Undertaker, Kurt Angle and The Rock. Also got the classic Rock versus Hulk Hogan match. Plus also some of them matches are iconic. But yeah, you can't go wrong with the great one, The Rock, and it's also got a bit of nice embossing on the cover. Then we got one of the all-time icons. No matter what you think of this guy, he's a legend. It's the Hulk Hogan. He's the unreleased collector series. But these matches have been aired on, I think them still on the network. So you've got the likes of, from Raw 13th of May 2002 for the Undisputed Championship match, Hulk Hogan versus the Nature Boy Ric Flair, when Hulk Hogan returned in his red and yellow attire. You've got from 20th of November 1995, Hulk Hogan versus Sting. And from Bash at the Beach on the 16th of July 1995, which I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Baywatch did an episode to do with the wrestlers, which was a steel cage match, Hulk Hogan versus Vader. Plus also you got Hulk Hogan versus Randy Macho Man Savage from the Boston Garden on the 3rd of June 1989. But yeah, there's some awesome matches. Like I said about The Rock, there are some iconic moments in this match. So if you're a big fan of like Hulk Hogan, I would definitely recommend that. And to do with the Hulk Hogan, this is the Hulk Hogan, the Ultimate Anthology. There's the back. Matches. You've got stuff from AWA, which is American Wrestling Association, I think. But you've got the famous Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant WrestleMania 3 match. We've also got the Mega Powers Explode Hulk Hogan versus Macho Man Randy Savage from 1989. the iconic title for title match, Hulk Hogan versus the Ultimate Warrior. You've got, I think it's Hulk Hogan's debut, but I'm not 100% sure, but it's Hulk Hogan versus Ric Flair from 1994. We've also got the formation of the NWO. We've also got Starrcade 97, Hulk Hogan versus Sting. Pardon me. We've also got from XWF, Hulk Hogan versus Kurt Hennig. We've also got the infamous or iconic Hulk Hogan versus Shawn Michaels. Plus also you got the WWE Hall of Fame induction ceremony, which Sylvester Stallone, I believe, inducted Hulk Hogan in that particular year. But yeah, really good match compilation. I think it's presented by, if I'm not 100, it's Mean Gene Oakland and Jimmy Mather South Art. Then we go to another icon, which is the Best of Sting, and a shout out to Beat Down Bunny, who's a massive fan of this guy. But these are mainly match compilation matches, like it's got the Great American Bash from 1990, which was Ric Flair versus Sting. It's also got the Blade Runners, which was pre-Ultimate Warrior and Sting. Got for the Clash of the Champions 1991, Sting versus Nikita Koloff. Also got in this one, I think it's got Sting versus Hulk Hogan. But yeah, really good match compilation. Again, and if you grew up with World Championship Wrestling, this is a must. Then we have one of the most famous wrestlers in the to rival Hulk Hogan, of course, which is the Ultimate Warrior. Again, another great well done match compilation. You've got I believe you got the SummerSlam 1989 match with Ravishing Rick Rude. Of course, famous for, I think it was Mean Gene Oakland, who at the time rarely swore on WWE TV. Well, it was WWF. But because of the banner falling down, obviously he swore. But that's not on there, on this compilation. But you've got the Hulk Hogan versus the Ultimate Warrior match. Then you've got from the Tokyo Dome, Tokyo Japan, Ultimate Warrior versus $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. You've got Ultimate Warrior versus Randy Macho Man Savage, of course, which was the famous retirement match. But it's also got the return of the Ultimate Warrior from 1996, where he fought Triple H. But yeah, really good match compilation. And then, worry about this, folks. We got the best of Saturday night's main event, which has got a 20-man battle royale with Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant from 1987, I think it is. Yes, March the 14th. Plus also it's got for 1988, 5th of February the 5th, the famous Andre the Giant versus Hulk Hogan for the WWE Championship match, where you get the twin referee from, which was actually, I think it's all Hebner's debut, but I'm not 100% sure. There's also, you've got the Twin Towers versus the Mega Powers. The Mega Powers, which was Hulk Hogan and Macho Man Randy Savage versus Twin Towers, which was Big Boss Man and Akeem, formerly One Man Gang. Plus also you had some of the return matches from this, for the return of Saturday night's main event in about 2006. But yeah, again, I highly recommend this DVD. Oopsie daisy. And speaking of great talkers, can't go wrong with a bit of Roddy Piper. These are again the unreleased matches, so you've got the likes of Roddy Piper fights Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff, Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig and Ravishing Recruit. But yeah, some really good matches. Got an exclusive interview with Rowdy Ronda Rousey. But like in the documentaries, you've got a couple of the best of, and this was best of 2018, 2017. This was around the time where the women Evolution got quite big at the time, because they had the first ever women's Royal Rumble match. But the mini-like documentaries are Raw 25, The Hardy Boys Woken from 2017, and WrestleMania Orlando. But really good mini documentaries. And this is a brilliant documentary stroke matches, which is Sting Into the Light, which is when he signed for the WWE in 2014. So it covers behind the scenes footage of when he signed for the company. But the matches are awesome. You've got the brilliant match of the year in 1991 in World Championship Wrestling, which was Sting and Lex Luger versus the Steiner Brothers. You've got a match from 1999 from WCW World Heavyweight Championship match, Sting versus Bret the Hitman Hart. Got Sting versus Diamond Dallas Page. But yeah, some amazing matches. Like I said, even if even if you're not the biggest Sting fan or World Championship Wrestling, there's something for everyone. It's also got a match I know, don't think Pete Dan Bunny likes, for obvious reasons, Sting versus Triple H. But really, really good matches and really good mini documentary. Then we have Force Count Anywhere, which was greatest street fights and other out of control matches. These are really, really good matches as well. You've got from the Bash Beach Blast, which was, I think, later Bash at the Beach, Sting versus Cactus Jack. I know my good friend Beatdown Bunny, did a review, and it was Doom versus Barry Windham and Arn Anderson, but you've got an early match from, coincidentally, 4th of May, Pat Patterson versus Sergeant Slaughter from the year I was born in 1981. But yeah, some really good matches. You've also got the Shawn Michaels versus Triple H, the return of Shawn Michaels from 2002. So yeah, some awesome matches. There's some of the matches. Then we got to NXT Greatest Matches. Which was at the time still WWE's developmental program, but you've got an amazing Bayley versus Sasha Banks. You've got a classic takeover NXT rival, which is Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. We've also got Sami Zayn versus Cesaro, William Regal versus Cesaro, the first ever NXT Championship match, which was Jinder Mahal versus a very young Seth Rollins from 2012. So yes, again, highly recommend this. Some of these like match compilations and mini documentaries. And speaking of NXT, we've got the Best of the Takeover 2018, which has got the War Games match with the Undisputed Era now in AEW. You've also got Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa in a, don't think it was the last man standing, I can't remember, but it gained some brilliant moments and some iconic calls from the main commentator at the time, Mauro Ranallo, I think his name is. And speaking of Beat Dan Bunny, I asked the guy, if the legend that he is, if he ever had this compilation. He said he has not. But if you like Bret Hitman Hart, like I do, is one of my favourite wrestlers of all time, this is a must. You've got when he first made it into professional wrestling in, yes, 1978, where he took on Bret Hitman Hart versus Dynamite Kid. We've also got a year later versus Buzz Sawyer. You've got like Bret Hitman Hart versus Mr. Perfect from April 1989. You've got the Twin Towers, which I believe originally was on I don't know whether it had a tag classic, but it was on fan favourites. We've got an Intercontinental Championship match, which was untelevised, with Bret the Hitman Hart versus Ric Flair. Plus, also, you've got some matches at the In Your House matches. Of course, you got the famous Bret Hart versus Jean-Pierre Lafitte, who's also known now as, I think it's PCO or something along that line. But yeah, some awesome matches received. Yes, it's got an all holds barred match with Owen Hart as well, the late great Owen Hart. But again, I highly recommend these like documentaries and mini matches. Then we've got Tombstone, the history of the Undertaker. As you can see, there are the matches. So we've got the likes of the first ever Hell in a Cell with Shawn Michaels from Bad Blood in Your House. Going straight out to beat Bunny. You've got Kane from Unforgiven and WrestleMania 14. You've got the famous Mankind Hell in a Cell. You've got Hulk Hogan versus The Undertaker at Survivor Series 1991. You got Mr. McMahon versus The Undertaker at Survivor Series 2003, pardon me. So yeah, yes, like I said, if you like The Undertaker, I highly recommend this match compilation. If you've never watched Late Undertaker. Then we got Undertaker's Deadliest Matches, which has got the likes of the first ever casket match, I think, on pay-per-view history, which was The Undertaker versus Kamala from Survivor Series, I think it is. Got the Boiler Room Brawl from SummerSlam 1996. First ever body bag match, Ultimate Warrior versus The Undertaker. We even got Undertaker versus Mabel. We even got the Undertaker versus the Dudley Boys at the Concrete Crypt match from 2004's Great American Bash. So yes, again, brilliant matches galore. And one of the best talkers, not really much of a talker, but he's more like Bret the Hitman Hart, more of a ring veteran. It's Shawn Michaels, the Unreleased collection. So you've got the likes of, for 1985, Chavo Guerrero and Hector Guerrero versus Shawn Michaels and Tim Horner. From February the 1st, Shawn Michaels versus Jake the Snake Roberts. We'll also go for 1988, The Rockers versus the Russo brothers. I think we even got when Shawn Michaels was heel. He had a match with Brooklyn Brawler, I believe. Yes, it is, from Madison Square Garden. We even got Shawn Michaels versus Kurt Angle from January the 16th, 2006. But yeah, again, great match. Great mini documentary as well. I was on about the best talkers of all time. This guy is an icon in the talking. Of course, Macho Man Randy Savage. So you've got you've got very young Shane Douglas in Troy Martin. So they'll have the return of Ricky Dragon Steamboat as the Intercontinental Champion versus Macho Man Randy Savage. And that's some of the WWF matches, but if you ever see this anywhere, I don't know if it's ever got a Blu-ray, but this is a brilliant match compilation. Plus it's got like a mini round table with Bailey, Corey Graves and Diamond Dallas Page, I think it was. But yeah, some awesome matches. And there is the legend himself. Then we got a true story of the Royal Rumble, which has got the matches including 1988, which was the very first ever televised Royal Rumble, 94, 2001 and 2007. Yes, it includes a certain Mr. Chris Benoit. But yeah, really, if you like your classic Royal Rumble, like mini documentary, I would recommend this. Then I've talked about this so many times. We can't go on with the true story of WrestleMania. Plus also it's got matches, the likes of Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant, the first ever ladder match in WrestleMania, which was Razor Ramon versus Shawn Michaels. Plus you got John Cena versus Triple H. As it's recently WrestleMania's 40th anniversary, had Hulk Hogan and Mr. T versus Roddy Piper and Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. But really good documentary if you've never seen it. Then another one of the best of, but this is best of 2020. So you've got the return of Edge, who reappeared in 2020. And you've got the life of about the legendary, arguably the funniest wrestler on the main roster in R-Truth, which is a really good, really interesting documentary. Got the incredible comeback of Drew McIntyre when he came back to the WWE. I'm going to say 2018 or 2019. And again, because of this was during the pandemic. Yeah, also had the WrestleMania 36. the show must go on, as which is true, of course. They're like Great Bray Wyatt and Grace in the front. Then we got Dawn of the Attitude Era, which covers like from early 97. So you've got the Royal Rumble Championship match that year, which had Shawn Michaels versus Psycho Sid. You also got Psycho Sid versus Bret the Hitman Hart, where I think he officially turns heel. Also got the amazing Bret the Hitman Hart versus Stone Cold Steve Austin match. Also you got the Montreal Screwjob, Bret the Hitman Hart versus Shawn Michaels. Plus also had like a round table discussion as well, and good shout out to Big Jam Bunny. I know loves that guy there, the Big Red Machine Kane. And this is the best of the Undertaker's documentaries. This is more about Mark Calloway, more than his alter ego, the Undertaker, who he plays on television. This is just an amazing documentary. I do highly recommend this one. If you've never seen like an Undertaker documentary, this one covers the infamous match with Goldberg, and maybe Beat Dan Bunny may help me if it was Crown Jewel or something like that from, I think it was 2018. But this was really, really well done documentary. Yeah, and I highly recommend that. And a couple of World Championship Wrestling documentaries as well, so I got like a really good documentary with the likes of contributions from David Crockett, Tully Blanchard, Arn Anderson, a like Great Road Warrior Animal, Dusty Rhodes. But you've also got like matches galore, including Goldberg versus Kevin Nash, Sting versus the Great Muta from 1989, which is a brilliant match. Also got Sting versus Hollywood Hulk Hogan from 1997. Plus you got Battle Bowl, which was a 2-ring battle royale with baby faces and heels together. And the winners had to go into a draw, etc. Then I've spoke about this in a recent video, unreleased. What a compilation of dark matches. You've got like unreleased debuts of the late great Owen Hart, Bryan Adams, no, not the singer, he was also known as Crush. Got Tasmaniac, yes, Taz himself versus Scott Taylor, I think. Plus also you got like a really boring Diesel versus Yokozuna steel cage when Diesel was the champion. But if you love your old school, I would definitely recommend this. Last two, we got the War Games, which I missed out on my collection of WWE DVDs, but you've got the amazing Wrestle War 1992 War Games match. Got the very first ever War Games as well from 4th of July. Also, the only downside, and it's not necessarily WWE, you've got Russo's Revenge, I think he was head writer and on-screen personality, which was Vince Russo, which isn't a very good match. It was in the dying days of World Championship Wrestling, but it is what it is. The best of In Your House pay-per-view classics. You've got Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker from Ground Zero in Your House. Got British Bulldog versus Bret the Hitman Hart from 1995. You've also got the brilliant Canadian Stampede match, which was Bret the Hitman Hart, Owen Hart, Jim Neidhart, Brian Pillman, and the British Bulldog versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, the Legion of Doom, Animal and Hawk, Goldust and Ken Shamrock. Plus there's some images there. And the back. And the last one, as WWE is officially finished with the PG era, why not talk about some of the great icons in the Attitude Era? And this is kind of a nod technically to Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band album cover. But again, can't go wrong with the Attitude Era. You've got from SummerSlam 30th of August, a Lions Den match, Ken Shamrock versus Owen Hart. You've got the famous Austin gives the beer bath to the corporation, which is a great image. You also got from SummerSlam, D'Lo Brown versus Jeff Jarrett in 1999. You've got kind of the infamous now wedding with Stephanie McMahon and Test, of course, which was not Test. Plus also you got Armageddon 6-way Hell in a Cell match. But yeah, some awesome matches galore. You also got a bit of the wall for wall as well. So that's my DVDs, documentaries in a bit of full detail, but I'm going to do some shout outs. And the first one is to my good friend Beat Den Bunny. He loves his pro wrestling, he likes WWE, AEW and TNA, but a cool guy and a great friend. Me and Beat Den Bunny just mainly talk about wrestling, but then we have Dudley himself, Jim Jam Movies and TV, Mr. James Millership. He loves his network releases. He also does some amazing out and about and picks up some bargains in terms of physical media from charity shops. Then we have my dear friend Hale. He does some great film reviews and TV reviews, because he recently done a really good review of Kes, or Kes, I think it's Kes. But then we have the Retro Movie Zone, which is Tony. He's a great YouTuber and talks about what he has watched recently and gives some really good recommendations in terms of films. Then we have Magpie Movies, also known as Geordie Paul. He loves his films, especially Gladiator and All Quiet on the Western Front, but loves his music. Then we have In Hill the Ramblings. He loves his TV, films and music, but does some great reviews and great unboxings. on his channel. Then we have the legend himself, Kermit's Ghost. The guy's a legend in the community, does some great reviews in terms of Blu-rays in what he picks up, and also does some history lessons where he visits. He always knows something about geography, where he's going. Then we have Big Paulie. He's some awesome Blu-ray hunts and unboxings. So yeah, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well as the channels. Plus there will be some more YouTube channels in the description, as Big Paulie would say. So don't forget to smash the bell icon to subscribe. Please like, comment and share, and goodbye guys, see you on the next video. So thank you for watching the channel. Like I said, please like, share and subscribe to Mansell Media Corner. So long, farewell and goodbye guys, goodbye.